to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net.
I chuckle about that every week because it just sounds funny to me. You can find us on the internet. Well, yeah, because you are watching us that way. Yeah, I don't know, it just strikes me funny.
Well, that's where you find us at. We have a scent of the month every month, 25% off. This month it is pomegranate, so you can save 25%. Ooh, smell that. That smells good. Good stuff. We have 25% off pomegranate, soaps, lotions, candles, bath salts, lip balms, the works. Anything that's in that scent is 25% off, plus we have other sale items. So swing on by and check it out.
Yep.
So, what's happening?
Welcome to new viewers and welcome to returning viewers. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and this will probably be another quickie.
We say that every week, and we seem to find things to fill the time.
So farm happenings. Last Monday we thought Fuji was going to be having that bone surgery, but I got there and the surgeon weighed her and had her walk and stuff, and she canceled the surgery for last week because she wants her to lose some pounds because it will be better for the knees. She had just got done watching another class or something where every pound, even on humans, is 4 pounds on the knee. So for every 1 pound you have, it's 4 pounds on the knee. She says that's for humans or animals. So it's better if we can get more weight off. So she's actually scheduled for April 8th. Also, the vet wanted where the bandages had rubbed her raw to get that healed up first because she was so miserable from that.
Yeah.
So they did a whole big laser treatment because it's her whole, because she's bald doggy,
on her stomach. Yeah. They should have put some sort of padding between the bandage or the tape and stuff.
So she's got a reprieve until April 8th. So yeah, and I said she would be 2 nights stay. And I said I'll bring my sleeping bag. Yeah.
But her stomach now is almost all better.
Well, the spray they'd given us burns. I mean, we don't have nothing on our hands, no open wound, and it burns, you know. So I got our coconut oil, which she just kind of stretched out, and because the other you should scringe, and that and aloe vera. So and it's healing it right up. So
I think she's got one spot left that needs to,
the real bad area. Yeah.
But she's almost all better on her stomach.
So she's still confined to the playpen because the vet doesn't want her putting too much, because she's still putting a lot of pressure on the good knee, so she doesn't want that getting ruined. So she'll probably be playpen till June.
Yeah. If then, you might not let her out.
She's nice and safe in her bubble. So another thing this week that happened, I think the day...
It was Monday morning.
Monday morning?
Yeah. Podcasting.
I go out and I can't find our guinea keat. And I'm like... And then I'm seeing all these turkey feathers. And I go and check, and it's a mean turkey.
Yeah.
It's Squidward.
Squidward.
Yeah. I have another name for him. But, he had gotten mauled pretty bad.
Yeah, he got attacked.
So he's still hanging in there, but we don't know. We don't know what it was. I personally think it's the neighbor's shepherd on this attack, because where the hole was in between us and the neighbors, there was guinea keat feathers heading towards their house.
Whatever came in and attacked them came in from our neighbor's backyard.
Yeah.
And so...
And this isn't the first time his dogs have been over here, but usually they just sit and bark.
Yeah.
But...
So.
And then...
So,
Wednesday...
Morning. Sometime,
yeah.
We'd...
Or,
the other guinea keat and then another rooster.
Gone. No noise, no feathers, and both at the same time. And guinea keats are they're like a watchdog, so anything they see is, sounds like a machine gun. So to not have any, it's weird.
So, yeah, so we've been on heightened alert, making sure we kind of listen out, and I'm putting actually electric shock fence around the area where the hens and the ducks and Brandy and the goats and everything stay at night. And we've been corralling the geese and the turkey into another area where Craig normally goes at night, and then locking that up. And then the Cookinapos, they usually roost high up on top of the pen area. Yeah. So they're up on top of the fence at night. So, but yeah, so we gotta, kind of keep an eye out for that to make sure that we don't lose any more birds. But
no, I think it was the following day. Not that we live close to Sarah, but her Lavinia got attacked by her neighbor dog. It's like the time for it. I don't know. Ugh. It's just creepy because there was no sound. Because I am a super light sleeper. That's how I wake up with Fuji every few hours. I hear her move and oops, whack the cat. And so it's just bizarre, creepy.
Well, like I said, we just gotta keep an eye out, and we're gonna put the electric shock fence. So if anything, we'll get alerted that something's trying to get in, and then we'll deal with it. So
yeah, so that's been our
week's been.
Then I finished with the garden this week. I got you bought tomatoes already.
Already started.
Yeah. Now we're gonna sign them.
Yeah, I bought tomatoes minus the plant. Yeah,
and potatoes and zucchini and kale.
Got your broccoli too.
Broccoli, yeah. So I've got that all. Strawberries.
Yeah, got strawberries.
Yeah, I can only eat a few of those before it's.
It's fun growing them though.
Yeah. So they taste so much different.
Yeah. Yeah, so true enough.
Did that too this week, so been busy.
Yeah, busy week.
As soon as we're done here, it's back out to the getting the fencing.
Yeah, cracking the whip on me.
Yep.
So
that's all for farm happenings.
I think pretty much.
You're looking at me weird. So, you okay?
Yeah, I'm not feeling well today, so it'll be a quick podcast.
So what's cooking? Yesterday I made paleo.
Sure.
Like paleontologist. It's paleo.
Paleo.
Paleo. There we go. Blah. Here I even looked it up. Yes, I did.
You looked it up.
I looked it up for the correct pronunciation because I've heard it pronounced so many ways, but it's P-A-Y-L-E-E. Paleo.
Paleo.
Like paleo.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Whatever. Cauliflower soup. And
all that just to talk about soup.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to find things that I can actually eat. So I'm like, oh, there's nothing in that I can't have. So it's a cup of cauliflower, 1/4 of a cup carrots, 1/2 a teaspoon of white pepper. We'll get to that. 1/4 of a teaspoon garlic. You boil the cauliflower, which I doubled all this because I wanted more. You boil it till it's soft. Then you put it in a blender until it's smooth. Add some water because it's going to be thick. And so you get it to the right consistency you want. Then you throw it back into your saucepan. And you add your pepper, your garlic, and your carrots. And you cook it on low for 20 minutes. a half a teaspoon of white pepper, cut that in half.
Well, I don't know. I have to look and see how you measured that because...
I used the measuring thing.
I know, I gotta see which spoon you used. Because it was really, really strong.
It was too hot.
Really, woo, had some kick to it.
Yeah, and I have no idea how many calories or whatever because it doesn't say in the cookbook. But it was like, oh yes I do because I put it in my Fitness Pal and it was like, for one serving it was like only 40 calories.
Yeah, but it was really hot. Cleared the sinuses.
Yeah, if you have sinus issues, this is a good one.
I thought you'd put pepper in there or something because it was so, woo.
I did.
White pepper? No, like hot pepper, pepper, fire pepper. It had some kick.
It was still good. You would never know that was cauliflower because you don't like cauliflower.
Yeah, not particularly. It's not one of my favorite vegetables.
So it was yummy though.
Yeah.
What I could tolerate.
Try that again, except next time you'll have to taste it as you go. You need to taste
it as you add the little bit of pepper.
Yeah.
Probably a pinch would do you, because that's a lot.
Yeah.
Maybe it's one of them typo things, like...
That's why I said I gotta see what you're doing.
So, yep. Tasty.
Tasty. With a lot of spice.
Yep. In the Coop. This week in the Coop, I have my Farben Fruit, which is by Kimberly Gintar of the Giving Flower podcast. And this will be off the needles by next week.
That's a guarantee.
It would have been off the needles if I hadn't started projects this week.
Yeah, you had cast-on-itis this week.
This is in my Elizabeth Quinton bag that she gave me. And it's with the Josh Without Borders by the Cyborg... Here's my list. Cyborg Craft Room. And so I got my scale because I keep weighing each row. So, because I have about 2 rows left. And trying to find my dicky view. You can see it on one side. So yeah, it's all bunched up on the needles and get about 2 rows. I'm trying to use up all the yarn, but it's like pretty much spot on her pattern. And this is such a fun knit. I just love it.
Cool.
So, yep. It's on Addie's size 4s. Oh, my ring just picked that hooey.
Pretty cool. I know you've been having fun with that one.
Yeah. I thought I could crank it out this morning, but my hand started cramping up. And then I quickly, in my little Apple Blossom chicken bag, I started a preemie hat, and this is out of Stitch Jones Superwash Merino in the Secret Touch. I made my niece a pig out of this.
Oh, yeah.
And so did I already say I cast it on a preemie hat?
You did.
Oh, okay. I did the ribbing and I'm now starting into this was just one morning, I think, with the Doctor Who episode.
Cool.
So, yeah, because I kind of got cast-on-itis this week a little bit. I stopped myself, though. And then, well, after this one, I stopped myself because I only worked one morning on this during an episode of Doctor Who. And this is Gill's Rock, which is Paula Emmons Feasley, Prairie Piper of the Knitting Pipeline podcast. Her new shawl pattern. And this was a gift by Therese, GMB3TC something. Well, it's not just a name, it's like initials. Therese gifted it to me. It's really pretty. And this is in my Tabs Rosy Retro bag. Because I told her, I go, oh, a new bag, I've got to find a new project. And I'm using my cattail knits yarn, but it's no longer at cattailknits.com. It's at craftmehappy.com. But this is what the card looked like when I bought it. And it is the Twinkie Sock Daily Dose of Waffles Merino Nylon. It's really, really pretty. Because I thought in the shawl, those look like little waffles. The little basket weave. And this is on size 6, I think. I just did a little bit of it.
Those are knit picks.
Just couldn't find any more size 6s. I think I have too many projects everywhere. And I'm using my cute little Rosy Retro balls. My little badminton balls. So yeah, I just did a little bit. I was cast on all the things.
Keep you occupied.
Oh yeah. Then I get all, I don't like, having a lot of things on the needles. That bugs me.
Good job.
So I don't have anything that flew the coop.
I don't have anything. I didn't cast. I did another knit holiday week, I guess. Just all the other stuff going on.
Well, as soon as you get home, we're rounding up animals, trying to catch them. Yeah. That's really entertaining. We should have Jimmy film us trying to...
We've got it down to more of a science now, and I think the geese are getting used to being pent up, because they, since we let them out there, haven't ever had to been corralled, and so they're at least going into their pen area a little easier, but that's always...
and then going along the fence line, making sure there's nothing dug up, so we've been...
Yeah, that's been our routine this last week, so once I get the electric fence turned on, we can kind of relax a little bit on that. So I have nothing today.
So, squeal like a pig this week. I wanted to still mention Rosie, I guess this could go into Farmer's Market. Rosie Retro, she donated these stitch markers for the Hatchinette this month. And that's rosieretro.etsy.com. And she has a 10% off coupon for the Wolf Farm listeners, and it's Rosie Summer. And I'll link that again because it's good till June 1st. And those are the cool stitch markers she donated.
Let's drop them.
And so then I got a package in the mail from Sadie Blue Ruin of the Yarnivore podcast, because we had won the second prize in the Snuggles knit along, and so she sent me a little Snoopy bag. And it's so soft. I need some pajamas made out of it.
I was going to say, it looks flannelly.
Yeah.
So, cool.
I love Snoopy. So I was so excited. So, yeah, I guess that's another project that needs to be done. And then some little stitch markers also. So that was pretty cool. I'd forgotten about it. It was like, surprise.
Cool. It's always, I know you enjoy getting things in the
packages. Yep. And then was it yesterday we got this cute card from Brittany. She's B-Wing on Ravelry, and she makes the cutest darn cards. I don't know if you can see the detail of that one, that burgundy paper. It looks like chicken wire. Mm-hmm. It's cool. So, yep, she's so sweet. So those were my Squeal like a pigs. And also, Sarah, Apple Blossom SF, sent me this pattern called Cuddly Kirby Quacker Duck. And it's by BJFROMNV. That's the designer. And she said she saw this and thought of me and had to send it. So cute. I mean, how can you not look at that and just smile? So, yeah, I have to make it What the Duck. Or Daffy, huh? Daffy. That's cute.
You make a couple of them, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Cast-on-itis.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. And another Squeal like a pig. I didn't know if I should mention this yet or if I should just wait till next month because this is going to be starting for our April Hatchinette and then throughout the year. But Kelly of the Sheep Dreamery podcast, she's Sheep Dreamery on Twitter, Plurk, Ravelry, she's everywhere, Sheep Dreamery. And her shop is Etsy.com shops Sheep Dreamery, and she's donating a skein for our Hatchinette each month for one of the prizes. So I was just like so super excited about that. And she has fingering weight yarn, light fingering, sock yarn, worsted weight. She just had a new pattern come out. I'm not even gonna pronounce it. It's a pretty cow.
Well, that's a mouthful.
And I know right now if you buy some of her worsted weight yarn, she will give you that cow pattern. So, because there's this one worsted weight yarn that I have just been drooling over. So yeah, she's got lots of pretty yummies. And she is so sweet. I mean, she's such a giving, loving person. She, because I know she donated some for the Yarnivore podcast, for the Snuggle thing. She donated for Lauren's histiocytosis, and she's just a very special lady. So if you're not watching her podcast, go give it a listen. She's on iTunes, YouTube, everywhere. So. But yeah, that one worsted weight's just really calling my name. So, yep. So cool. Go check her out, and we'll be mentioning her next month, and so I was all excited.
Yeah.
So then, where am I?
You're
in the arena. I wanted to mention a new podcast I watched this week, and my eye is just itching off. I don't know
Maybe
why.
because I had trouble on my lap for a while.
Because it's that side. I don't know. I'm allergic to you, honey.
Yeah.
I had heard about it. I'm going to just keep winking at you. I heard about it from Lauren of the Limnit Crochet podcast, and it's called Penguin Soup. And see, there goes. This is a whole soupy episode. And her name is Jenny, and she is Antenara, Antenara on Ravelry. She has 4 episodes up, and she's already on iTunes, and so it's very easy for me just to put it in my Downcast, and because I know a bunch of the newer podcasts are having trouble getting onto Blip. They're getting turned down, but I think it's the ones that just go straight to YouTube and are trying to link from there, because those don't ever seem to go into Blip and into iTunes. It seems like if you put it on your blog, Blip will just instantly take it. Because this girl only had 4 episodes and she's already on iTunes,
Yeah.
And she had it on her
blog.
Well,
I think if you go from Blip, they'll upload all of the YouTube and
yeah, but it's getting
else.
into Blip.
Yeah.
But it seems the ones that have been turned down are the ones that are YouTubed first.
Oh, I see.
So it's...
Strange.
Yeah. That's because there's another one that I watched 1 episode. I wanted to wait till I watched a couple more. And it's a video podcast, and they put it on their blog, and they only have 2 episodes, and they're already up onto Blip. So it seems to have something to do with that.
Strange.
Because Blip says the quality is not okay, so they decline them.
Yeah, I
don't know.
know.
Maybe that's a tip if you're, starting a new podcast to not do the YouTube thing first. You know, that's later. So.
Okay, well.
It'll be interesting to find out.
Yeah, true enough.
And then I want to mention the Knitting Brooklyn podcast with TB McCarthy. It's still having the preemie hat drive, and that goes till May 29th. I knew I had it written somewhere. And then the Colorful Cow with the Limb-Knit Crochet podcast has one more week. And then also for the donations to the histiocytosis. And she was at... Maybe I should refresh this page just in case. 172% of her goal. She has raised $2,575.
Excellent.
Isn't that cool? So you guys have one more week to get your donations in, and so that's really cool. Knitting on the Fly is still collecting donations for her oyster race Make-A-Wish with her cousins, and Melia Bella is still collecting donations for her 3-day for the cure, the Susan G. Komen. So
cool.
If you want to donate to any of those,
head on over.
well, you're just
I haven't.
Coop.
Yeah, I haven't lent much to this podcast. My head is coming off right now, so unfortunately, so I was.
It's all that playing in the dirt.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I just got a bad headache. So sorry, I'm not more entertaining.
You even got your wiener shirt.
Yeah.
On, huh?
What's up, dog?
Oh yeah, that was real.
Now you know how it's going. Woohoo! So yeah, and unfortunately, I'm just the other side of the screen today.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Yeah. So
until next time,
let's get
hopefully
cracking.
we'll be a little more chipper.
Yeah.
Chipper. Chip chip. And that's my part.
What did you say? You said
So until next time.
Let's get cracking.
And hatch it.
Bye,
Bye, y'all.